Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Indiana Pacers at Cambridge Fieldhouse. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight are very special. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Benedict Mathurin.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The combo up front is Draymond and Post. Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And for Indiana, at small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the 5, down low. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. This team doesn't just win, they win big. Now with a double-digit win differential for the season. Wow.
That means they've given full effort for all their games. No garbage time, no lax efforts, full throttle basketball playing. They've spent a lot of time dominating on the floor.
And the Warriors, one of the league's most aggressive teams, Shams, trying to surround Curry with a supporting cast.
That's always the challenge in Golden State, is optimizing Stephen Curry and his championship window. And the major emphasis was on finding the shot creation alongside Steph and Jimmy. We've seen in the playoffs, it's not enough to have just 1 or 2 guys. You need as many as you can get. So the Warriors will be all hands on deck again this season.
And how long can they keep that window open?
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Here's Curry. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Outside Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. And here's Siakam for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
The 3 from Curry. And Toppin pulls it down. Halliburton surveys the floor. From outside the arc.
Wow, Buddy Hield sending it back. How about the defensive play?
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Halliburton up top. It's good from the top of the key.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Green with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Curry, outside for Butler, to the left wing, down low. Mathurin with a steal. Pass to Toppin. Back to Mathurin. And here's Halliburton. Nesmith on the wing. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's the 3. Halliburton, no good. Warriors trail by 5. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And here's Curry for 3. Mathurin with a rebound.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Charles, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. And the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk, though.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
Shot from the top of the key. No luck on that one.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Curry passes to Hield, shoots over Nesmith, and it's Hield, that time on the assist by Curry. Hield's gotten his second bucket.
You see how eager Hield is to catch and release. That is what you call a shooter extraordinaire.
Pass to Halliburton, launches the 3. The Pacers again can't hit.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
On the wing, Curry. The three is up. Indiana with a rebound.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Toppin passes to Siakam. The rebound by Post. Warriors trail by 3. Healed on the wing. Defended by Halliburton. The offensive rebound. Outside for Green. Lets the three fly. And Curry is good for 3.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. The Warriors, number 1.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Toppin, a screen on Green. Here's Siakam for 3. Matherin. The rebound by Post. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Matherin. Halliburton finds Siakam. On the wing, Nembhard lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside, Green takes the 3. Curry, no good.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Here's Halliburton. And Indiana misses again.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to Post. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Well, there's evidence all over the floor of how well Stephen Curry runs this team. He does a good job keeping them at their pace and making all the right decisions.
Halliburton, he's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
Only 2 of 8 to start this game. We'll see if that bucket gets him going.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Brian, back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Kuminga, he's checked in for Green.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Curry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Curry, despite his frame, is able to do a ton of damage inside the paint. He can draw fouls with great regularity.
Indiana making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Halliburton, pass to Toppin. Siakam looking it over. Oh, sweet move. Blocked.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to love that. That's high-level defense from Kuminga.
Walker against Butler. Walker with some nice D.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Sean?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, 2 teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Indiana shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Here's Walker. Drops in the layup for 2.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
The Warriors trailing. Over to the wing. Pass to post. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that. Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Curry's gotten just one of his 7 shots to go. Pass to Walker. Halliburton, a screen on Kuminga. Here's Walker. From down in the low post, it goes. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
And Indiana with some changes. Huff's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Robinson Earl comes in for Toppin. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in. And here's Curry for 3. Pacers with a rebound.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Here's Walker. Gets stolen by Hield. Curry, he's open, and that one's on target from the wing. And it's 7 points for Stephen Curry.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Walker passes to Robinson Earl. 6 to shoot. McConnell against Curry. McConnell, good. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. 1:56 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Quentin Post. Siakam, he's checked in for Robinson Earl. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Hield. Outside Moody. And it's rejected. Siakam outside. From deep. Deflected. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
.119 left in the first quarter here. Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hield's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry passes to Hield. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to McConnell. Siakam with a screen on Curry. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Hield passes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Pacers leading by 3. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Post. Butler comes in for Hield. And Pajemski subbed in for Curry. Kuminga with a screen on McConnell. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Siakam outside. Pass to Huff. Three-pointer. Pajemski grabs the board. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Moody. Left side, Butler. So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Pacers out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
McConnell and Nembhard are in the backcourt. Jarris Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Huff in at the center spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. McConnell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up at the elbow. Puts up a deep 3. It's tipped. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Pajemski. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Outside for Butler. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Moody. 6 on the shot clock. Butler, a screen on Siakam. Kuminga goes in, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. McConnell with it. 14 points his last outing. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul. And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone. And, of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league is supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Pass to Butler. Shoots over Walker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Jarris Walker.
Boy, you almost feel bad for the defender here, right? He tries to challenge Jimmy Butler's shot, times it pretty well, but gets tricked by the pump fake.
Now here's Siakam. He has 7. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside, Green. Outside, Kuminga. Beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
And the Warriors miss again. Indiana leading by 5. Outside Walker. Pass to McConnell. There's a screen. Now Siakam. Green covering. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it down.
Murphy's checked in for Indiana. Warriors trail by 5. Oh, serious gut check points from Moody.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, foul line and down. Andrew Nembhard, such a good scorer.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. He takes it in. Butler got a piece of it. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Picked his pocket. Pass to Moody. And stolen by Nembhard. Here's Furphy. Here's McConnell. And more, we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Bradley, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Furphy. And Golden State also making a switch. Heald's checked in for Moody. Heald for 3. Bradley grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And the basket by Heald.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Heald does not lack for confidence.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Back to Pajemski. Pass to Heald. Halliburton with a steal. Looking to end this cold spell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Heald. And the layup is good off the glass. Heald's got 9.
Well, Buddy Hield not backing down on the interior. He says, I got more than shooting in my game.
Indiana leading by 7. Halliburton right side. It's blocked. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Indiana making a switch here. Neesmith's checked in. Now here's Halliburton, defended by Pajemski. Toppin outside. It's stolen by Green. Halliburton against Heald. Pass to Butler. Now Green. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk-reward that you play with as a general manager.
Now Green. 10 points in his last outing. Pacers with a rebound. Toppin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Neesmith. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Uh-oh, Kuminga on a take. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And it's easy to see why Kuminga is so good in the open floor. He's got impressive speed.
Indiana leading by 8. Pass to Toppin. Now Halliburton. And here's Neesmith, guarded by Heald. Siakam for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Kuminga. Outside for Butler. Fires for three. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Indiana shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Indiana making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And this is his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And he drops the first.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Huff's checked in for Jackson.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Outside Curry. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Green.
3 points.
Green's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Now coming onto the court, your Pacers have 2. Come on, everyone, get loud. Your Pacers have 2.
With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. The Warriors, number 1.
Offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really over the last month.
And here's Indiana now. Huff, the pass to Nesmith. Not going to go that time. Healed with the defensive effort. Warriors trail by 7. The kick out, Curry. No good on the 3.
For this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back over to you.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Curry gets the bucket.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
Indiana leading by 7. Halliburton, the pass to Huff. Out left to the wing. Halliburton against Curry. Now here's Halliburton. The D's right on him. 5 to shoot. Nesmith passes to Mathurin. Over Moody. And it's Mathurin missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Jackson Davis. Misses from close range. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
They set a pick, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Honestly, I don't know how they're winning so far. The way they've been turning the ball over.
And the Warriors make some changes. Post is checked in for Jackson Davis, and Jimmy Butler is subbed in for Moody. Outside Curry, fires the 3, and that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Here's Halliburton. An open look for Toppin. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. 1:24 left in the second quarter. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
Well, Draymond Green in the screen and roll as the roll man is a dangerous option because of his strength.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Nimhart, he's checked in for Indiana.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Butler's shot is good.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Halliburton, the pass to Nimhart. Outside Neesmith. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. To the middle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Back to Curry. Over Halliburton. Curry, no good. And the Pacers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you think about Benedict Mathurin and all he offers offensively. Has a polished shooting motion and plenty of confidence.
Warriors trail by 5.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Curry surveys. Here's post. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
And taking a look at the Pacers, they've impressed me since the last rankings. They may have a higher ceiling than I thought.
Yeah, you know, they're putting it. Let's swing it back now to that fantastic first half from Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
Yeah, same.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
On the floor for the Warriors. Butler and Draymond in the 3 and the 4. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
Outside Curry. Back to Green. Here's Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for is competitive toughness.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. It's stolen by Green. Here's Post. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Siakam. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
You know, we talk about length defensively. Siakam's so long offensively, trying to get a challenge on him. You are often going to put him at the line.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Well, this is what makes Steph Curry so difficult to defend, right? A sharp passer on top of everything else he brings in terms of his scoring ability.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nesmith. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Nesmith's got 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Launches it. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Here's Curry. He's got 17. Screen by Post. To the paint. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Here's Curry. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Curry's got 19 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Halliburton. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Warriors trail by 6. Left side, Curry. Outside, Green. Butler, a screen on Siakam. Green, the pass to Butler. 4 on the clock. Can't cash in the 10-footer. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Halliburton. Now Toppin. With the step back. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Boy, what a nice job by Tyrese Halliburton. You got to fight through contact at times. This is one of the advantages of being a bigger guard.
Butler passes to Curry. And Toppin pulls it down.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Back to Halliburton. Toppin, a screen on Curry. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Indiana leading by 8. Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. The Warriors, number 1.
And, you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Curry. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
And Indiana misses again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Butler. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Neesmith gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Warriors trail by 10. Outside, Green. Now here's Hield. Neesmith covering. The kick out. Curry from behind the arc. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
The Pacers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
That is your Pacers 50 Make some noise.
Halliburton outside. Halliburton punching in. There's the block. They recover it. Here's Matherin. Second chance shot. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got his 6th rebound on the night. Green, the pass to Curry. Fourth 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the 2nd NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 6th assist of the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
Pass to Post. Outside, Green. And here's Curry. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. Now Siakam. Busting through inside. Siakam.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. They trail by 6. Pass to Curry. Back to Butler. On the wing, Green. Offline with a 3. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Siakam left side. Butler against Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Huff comes in for Toppin. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Neesmith. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Post. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Moody's checked in for Butler. And it's Melton in for Hield. Indiana on offense. It's been 8 unanswered for them. No one near him. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. So nice passing by Indiana here. Three-pointer Matherin. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Matherin's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Matherin. Curry with a steal. Here we go. And here they go. And that one's good. Melton.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
Indiana leading by 8. Here's Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Here's Curry. Out to Kuminga. And here's Curry. 28 points for him. 6 to shoot. For 3. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Huff. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. No good on that one. Some changes for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Siakam. Shepard comes in for Matherin. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. And he sinks the second. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Well, Stephen Curry has always been able to draw contact, but now he's so physically strong that he's able to absorb it better.
Robinson Earl's checked in for Indiana.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Nembhard against Melton.
Minutes remaining in the third.
Nembhard left side. Tipped. Melton right side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Nembhard. These are his first free throws of the game. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Horford. Butler comes in for Moody. And Pajemski subbed in for Curry. And he makes a first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Huff. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Butler. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with the Suns, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
On the wing, Nembhard. Melton covers. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Warriors trail by 7. Left side, Butler. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And certain guys really make you pay for fouling them. These small forwards have been terrific from the line all year. The 4th spot held by Jimmy Butler.
And it's clear that these guys work hard on maintaining their free throw shooting. It's why they're among the best in the league in that category.
You know, and being the slashers that they are, having that kind of success at the line does even more to get them into attack mode. They're always looking to create some contact and get to the line for what is an almost automatic 2 points.
The kick out to Walker. No good from outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Butler passes to Melton. Outside Pajemski. Kuminga with a screen on Nembhard. Oh, Kuminga putting on a show out here.
And put that on Kuminga's highlight reel. Oh, man.
Outside Walker. Over Butler. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Indiana ahead. They're up by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket. And he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. McConnell and Nembhard are in the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Jarris Walker. And it's Huff in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
This is T.J. McConnell's wheelhouse right here. Carves out a little space in the mid-range. So confident.
Podziemski uses the glass on the layup. Podziemski's got his first 2 points.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Pass to Huff. This one for 3. Podziemski grabs the board.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Walker with it, and it's Hield picking him up. And it's blocked. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Kuminga. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Siakam. Down low. Tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Green in the post. Moody on the wing. From the arc. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Kuminga against Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Excellent D there from Kuminga. The Warriors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And here's Green from the arc. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 6 rebounds in the game. Walker passes to Nembhard. Walker, a screen on Hield. Nembhard against Hield. McConnell left side. And the shot goes. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Boy, as soon as you give T.J. McConnell a step, look out. He understands when he's past that defender. Excellent drive.
Now here's Podziemski. Guarded closely. Pass to Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
To the inside, and stolen by McConnell. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's foul number 2 for him. Indiana making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in. Post's checked in for the Warriors. McConnell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Walker. Pass to Halliburton. And Indiana misses again.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Podziemski into the lane, and he converts the layup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's McConnell. Here's Siakam, guarded by Post. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski's got his 5th rebound in this one. Can't cash it in from close range. Indiana leading. McConnell passes to Siakam. Off target from 3-point range. The Warriors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. On the wing, Green. Walker covering. And he's going for the lob. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. He's checked in for McConnell. The Warriors also with a sub. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Pajemski. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
It's simply fantastic defense by Green. His energy on this end is invaluable.
Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Halliburton's shot is good.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
To the middle. Stolen by Siakam. A clear look for Nembhard. The Warriors pull it in. Hield's got rebound number 7 tonight. The baseline J. The putback.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
From the low block, Siakam using his length inside.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Pacers leading by 5. Siakam, pass to Walker. Outside for Halliburton. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Hield. Now here's Curry. Back to Hield. To the inside. Post. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Indiana's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. 3-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Walker against Green. Pass to Post. Now Curry from downtown. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The 3, Mathurin. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got assist number 8 now on the night. Warriors trail by 9. Curry with it. Shoots over Halliburton. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Hield on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men. Well, this is your 2019 Most Improved Player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Pacers leading by 6. Outside Nesmith. 3-pointer Mathurin. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Curry. Curry takes it in, and the layup is good. Curry's got 18 points in just the second half.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Curry. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Up top, Siakam. Clock at 6. Curry against Halliburton. Oh, it misses! Warriors trail by 4. Green, a screen. Tried by Curry. Oh, Curry flexing his muscle right there.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. They've led by as many as 11. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Oh, a big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see him.
Green, a screen. Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Trailing by 2. Here's Matherin.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
He launches. 5 on the clock.
Well, that miss, to me, created because of Steph Curry's defense. This guy is doing enough to influence the shot.
To tie it up. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
The Pacers shooting about 43% since the 4th quarter began. High post Siakam working on Green. Now here's Halliburton, guarded by Hill. Fires the 3. The 3 is in.
In a big spot, an absolutely monster bucket by Aaron Nesmith.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Here's Green. Now Curry for 3. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
1:02 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now Siakam.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now Curry. Green with a screen on Halliburton. Oh, Curry taking the contact.
Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
Here's Halliburton. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Screen by post. Curry! Cash from downtown!
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter, he's ready.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And here's Siakam. Matherin, a screen on Green. Siakam outside. Toppin. Ooh, he leaves no question.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And this comes down to whether they want to go good.
He hits again.
And this guy is just a historically great scorer.
And he stands alone with the 5th most career 50-point performances. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. And it's Post in at the center position. Siakam in the post. Green covering. Oh, he can't get the layup. Now Butler. Jimmy Butler on the attack, flushes it down with both hands.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Mathurin misses the 3.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. Hield to the ball, and it's Toppin picking him up. Toppin rips down the board. Indiana trailing here. Siakam outside. Here's Toppin. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Post inside, defended by Halliburton. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Whether he's improvising or whether he's running set plays, Steph Curry is an absolute force.
Now Mathurin puts up the tray. Old Green rips down the board.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Oh, he jammed it.
Well, you're uncertain of what Draymond Green is going to do in the pick and roll. This guy has so much craft and guile in his game.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's Siakam. Halliburton outside. Oh, tight 3 from Halliburton.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Drive by Curry. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. Now Halliburton. Toppin on screen on Hield. Here's Toppin. Takes a 3. Old Green rips down the board. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Just under 3.5 minutes played in extra time here. Goes to the glass with that one.
Well, everyone in the NBA understands that Steph Curry is the master in pick and roll. He understands to take what the defense gives him. Four-point game. High post Siakam working on Green. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Siakam against Green. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Curry. Six to shoot. Here's Green. Oh, no good. Halliburton with the ball. From deep. Oh, Green rips down the board.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Now here's Hield.
Buddy Hield so active on the offensive end, finds the defense in a compromised position and gets what he's looking for.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Five-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton, it's good.
Aggressive move in the painted area, just make some things happen.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
The line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. Indiana calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left to play in overtime. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Halliburton left side. Here's Siakam. Let's loose for 3. Oh, the shot is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so the Warriors take the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, a strong finish to clip.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.